Hello friends, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get updates of things happening around you. I appreciate every one of you that have subscribed to this channel, and if you have not subscribed, I say thank you very much because I know that at the end of this news you are going to subscribe, and I want you to press the red button and also the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime we publish any news. Thank you very much once again. Since a video of Senator Elisha Abbo assaulting a female in an sex toy shop surfaced on the internet, the young senator has seen himself engulfed with all the negative publicity that has come with it. The senator had, in a short interview with Daily Sun, affirmed that he was the one who was captured in the video, but he had also claimed that the video was not telling the full story as it had been doctored to leave out some vital happenings during the incident. He also said that the incident had happened before he became a senator. The senator's explanations have, however, not been received well by many as he has come under fire from Nigerians from his actions. While some have condemned the actions of the senator, others had, on the other hand, decided to compare his case to that of Abdullahi Ganduje, the governor of Kano State. The Kano State governor was caught on tape purportedly collecting words of dollars as a kickback from awarded contracts. The video was released by Daily Nigerian's journalist Jafar. They have argued that there seems to be some sort of partiality with the manner in which both cases have been handled. Is that really the case? Let us examine both scenarios below. Senator Elisha Abbo's assault case. After the assault video of the Adamawa senator was released by Premium Times, it quickly went viral with clips showing the senator hitting the unidentified lady, saturating the Nigerian web space. What followed next was a wave of backlash by many Nigerians who had condemned the acts of the senator and his police orderly. This led to a series of events in less than 24 hours, which may just be signaling the end of his political career, except, of course, things take a completely different turn. What is now obtainable? First, popular persons such as the musician Banky W made a call for a Senator Abbo to be arrested. This agitation for his arrest quickly spiraled into a protest as protesters led by popular activist Deji Adeyanju took their call to the headquarters of the police force in Abuja with a petition to the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, seeking for Abbo's arrest. Almost immediately after reports of the protest hit the airwaves, another report from PM News had come up stating that the Inspector General of Police had ordered for the arrest of the senator and his orderly, as well as a detailed investigation of the matter by an investigative team set up by the headquarters of the police. The actions of the orderly attached to the senator was said to have viewed as an embarrassment by the force. Following the reports of the police, the stance was that of the Senate, which said that it was going to invite the victim and carry out a probe on the alleged assault incident. His party, the People's Democratic Party (PDP), also condemned the acts of the senator as they summoned him for investigations. What completely may have surprised many was the fact that Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the PDP in the recently concluded elections, had also condemned the young senator, even going further to tell the PDP to discipline the senator even though he knew him on a personal level. Senator Abbo is from Atiku's home state of Adamawa, and so some had thought that he was going to shoot the senator or at least try to ease the things up for him, but that was not the case. As things stand now, the senator is headed to face the full consequences of his actions in the sex toy shop. The swift movements made in different quarters to bring the senator to the book have got many wondering why the same was not done for Ganduje during the bribe-taking scandal. Then let's go to Ganduje bribe scandal. In 2018, a video had surfaced from Daily Nigerian showing the Kano State governor stuffing foreign currencies in the pockets of his babariga. The video elicited a lot of reactions, mostly negative, as the governor was put on blast for the corrupt practices. Now, after the video surfaced online, the treatment meted out to the governor was completely different from what can be observed as going on with Senator Abbo. First off, what all the complaints that the video generated, Ganduje was never invited by the police, nor was any sort of an investigation carried out against him by the force. Another issue that raises eyebrows is the fact that the Senate has constituted a committee to probe Abbo. In the case of Ganduje, when the Kano State Governor of Assembly tried to carry out investigations with a view to possibly impeach the governor if found guilty, he went to court to stop the proceedings. The court would go on to grant him his request, scuttling any move by the House of Assembly to look into his case. Atiku and the PDP had also condemned Abbo for his actions, but Ganduje received no such knock from the APC or President Buhari. He insisted he instead got commendations from the president in the build-up to the 2019 elections. This has left many wondering why Senator would be receiving such cruel treatment, at least when compared to how Ganduje was treated. And that is what we are really talking about, that this a fight against corruption is something that, everybody cannot really understand. Like their party chairman has said, that if you join APC, all your sins are forgiven. And one thing that is, really trending now, one thing that is really common now, is like Nigerians are beginning to, come up, are beginning to wake up, gone are the days that people will just keep quiet and silence. And thank God for the the advent of a social media. Everybody has a voice, so no one's voice or no one's a mind or thought could be buried as it is now, because before you know it, everything goes viral. And because of this social media, everybody needs to be careful. And where people cannot even gather to protest, you will see that the social media, takes the place, and people are beginning to gather that momentum, to be able to protest. When we look at the issue of the pastor of Koza, you could see the way people really came out. But people are just, even some people from other quarters are just saying that, does it mean because it's it's happened to somebody who is a celebrity, that's why people are really coming out? That's why we get to hear more of this. What of people that are not really popular, people that are not really known? How are as the masses or the community or the people have been fighting for those people that do not really have voice? But irrespective of that, even if it's some people that are really high up there, celebrity, if something happens to them, even if we can able to take them, at least it will serve as a lesson to other lesser people or lesser incidents that people cannot really take up. But even if it happens that, okay, when it comes to people that do not have voice, nobody comes for them, and even a celebrity, if something happens to them and nobody comes for them, that is when it's going to be a bad thing. But even if it's going to, people are going to take some things up when it comes to celebrity, it's still good, because it's still going to serve as a lesson to other crimes or other things that are happening that are not really too good. So whichever way, it's still a good thing. It's a welcome development. People are beginning to be aware. People are beginning to come to that consciousness. Or let me still put it in this form. People are beginning to to lay down that fears, because I think it's still out of fear that people don't really want to come out, because people that have really come out in the past, they've received a lot of insults, negative comments, backlashes, here and there. But now, if we are coming together as a voice, and that is why the whole thing is gathering, a lot of motion, a lot of momentum. See people coming together. When one or two people come together, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people, before you know it, everybody, we start coming in, to join that force, to be able to condemn all those acts, all those irregularities, all those abnormalities that are happening that, people have not been talking about. It is going to be difficult. And I know the political elites, the politicians, the federal government, the government, they are getting the heat now. It's like the Nigerians, they are beginning to take, their destiny into their hands. You cannot just curb them again. You cannot just bury them again. You cannot just silence them again, irrespective of what you are going to do. The people has that voice. They have that power. It's just that we don't realize it. But I'm happy that we are beginning to realize that we have that power. We have that force to be able to do, to be able to turn things around. But the only thing that they've been using against us is this, religious sentiments, political sentiment, and tribal sentiment. That is what they have been using. But I think a lot of people have been getting is that these guys, they don't really mean well for us. So the issue of APC member and PDP member, when you talk of the governor and you talk of the senator from the side of the PDP, they will want to argue it with you that because the man is under immunity, that immunity covers him, like the senator immunity does not cover him. But I don't know how they are going to do that law, or to reframe or to redefine that law, irrespective of what you are, the position you are holding. And for what I understand, you are allowed to be investigated irrespective of that your immunity. You are allowed to be investigated. They are going to keep that investigation pending where you are going to leave that office. Then they would have to take up that, the conclusion of that investigation. They will take it from there. But in this case of this Ganduje, they just said no, nobody should question him. Even the House of Assembly of Kano State, they try to suppress them, that they should not investigate him. And that is where the problem is, because even if you want to argue that because he has immunity does not cover that you are not going to be investigated. But thank God that PDP is setting the record straight. They condemn him. All the party members from top to down, they condemn the act of this senator. No, we can't condone this for the fact that it's from us. Unlike PDP, they always come out, to go against a lot of things. It's not go against, they at least don't go against a lot of things. They are playing opposition role. But in this case, they are standing their ground that no, this man is from us, but what he has done, we condemn it in totality. And that is why people are not like, okay, if PDP could condemn this act, then what is APC waiting for in the case of Ganduje? And that's why they are trying to to compare both cases and both scenarios on how it happened. But everything I've said, that's my own opinion. Guys, I would like to hear your own take concerning the comparison of a Ganduje and that of a PDP senator, Elisha Abbo. Leave your comments below and let's rub minds together. I appreciate you always for always listening. Thank you very much. Bye.